It's time for the Giz Wiz with the Mad's maddest writer, Dick DeBartolo. This is episode 1759, recorded Thursday, December 26th, 2019. Just the Flax. On this episode of the Giz Wiz, we have the funniest prank box ever. I carry my own gadget while showing you the last of this month's crappy gadget in its theme and the oldest gadget we have ever covered on the Giz Wiz. All next on the Giz Wiz!
It's the same dumb show with Dickie D and OMG chat on your PC. It's time for the Giz Wiz because gadgets are his business. They've got a gizmo sickness, geek disease, under pathology, rows and rows of USBs, glowing LEDs. Get ready for the Giz Wiz now.
Now! And here he is, the Kris Kringle of gadgets, Dick DeBartolo. How you doing, Dickie D?
I'm doing fine, sir. And you?
Doing good myself. Just got back from Austin. Had a fantastic holiday. It was amazing. It was awesome. It was
yeah, I spoke to your parents. They sent me fudge.
Yes. So our family has a tradition of fudge, and every year we make lots of fudge. I mean, I would guess like 7, 8, 15 cookie sheets worth of fudge. It's this thing we have done ever since I was a child. It's totally a tradition. You get there, you crack chocolate, and it has marshmallow in it, and we do some with nuts and some without nuts. We just have a whole production every year of chocolate fudge. So you got some of the chocolate fudge?
Yes, I got.
And we give it around. So we give it to teachers and give it to like mailmen or like friends. So, and when at our holiday parties, we always have some fudge. So, yeah, it's what we do.
And I probably shouldn't say this, but I will. The entire fudge program is underwritten by the Dentist Association of America.
Shh. We're supposed to say we're subsidized. Yeah. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Excellent.
What about you? How was your holidays?
It was very quiet. Let's see. Christmas Eve, we went to our favorite restaurant, and we knew it was going to be crazy crowded, so we sat at the bar because you can get meals at the bar. But what's great about sitting at the bar is the bar snack is big, tall jaws of really crispy bacon.
What?
And breadsticks.
Oh my gosh. So you didn't even have to buy a meal.
We ended up just buying one meal and sharing it because the two of us love crispy bacon.
Yeah.
It was just great. Yeah.
I'm not a fan of limp, floppy bacon. It has to be crispy. You got to be able to snap it.
There you go. When you come to the next meetup, if you come in early, we'll send you there.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah, it's great.
Yes, I'll happily head there.
And then we just had a couple people for dinner yesterday, so it was very quiet, but it was great. And you had how many people go to your house?
So on Christmas Day, it's just the immediate family and the I should say spouses and fiancés now. And so we have mom and dad, the 3 kids, and then my older sister and my younger sister are both engaged. So we have their fiancés. And so that's it on Christmas Day. But 2 days before Christmas, we all go to my grandmother's house, and there are like 30 of us that go there. And we all hang out and have a fantastic time. And then...
So that's Christmas Eve.
Yes, that's the eve of Christmas Eve. Yes, exactly.
Okay.
And then on Christmas Eve, we go to my grandfather's house, and we do basically the same thing. And so it's 30 people, and we all gather and have a great time. And then on Christmas Day, we do just the immediate family. That's how we roll on Christmas for us. And there's tons of people at my grandma's and grandpa's Christmas, feels like.
Perfect. Perfect. Before we start the show, you should explain the shirt because I know people.
Yeah.
So a couple of people in chat already guessed what it was.
Yes, this is the Minecraft bee, and Minecraft had a very small holiday update, and really all it included was bees. And so they've taken a very heavy focus on conservation and nature and that sort of stuff. So they partnered with the World Wildlife Foundation and World Wildlife Fund, WWF. And this shirt is one of those shirts. So you can see the little panda logo down here at the bottom. I may be able to show it over here. Here you go. Little panda logo. So this shirt is in partnership to help give some money over to the World Wildlife Fund. And they're doing a whole thing about it. I was actually part of a live stream where we made some bee stuff and talked about bee facts and how you can be better to bees and that sort of stuff. So yeah, that's why I'm wearing this t-shirt. It's pretty cool.
I always say be the best you can be.
There you go. And I always say, let's try to not have colony collapse. I say that all the time. So, yeah.
Excellent. Excellent.
Let's do some gadgets. The last of 2019.
So the first one, well, it'll be explained in the video.
Here we go.
Just about a year ago, we talked about TechNeck, the hands-free device collar. Now you can keep your hands to yourself, okay? And I actually built one of these that we used on the show. And the thing here is when you open this gift, it says, "You've been had, your real gift is inside." So this is a prank pack, okay? They make boxes, like they're expensive, like the empty box is like $8. But the object is the person who gets it will say, "Oh, wow, that's just what I really wanted." A year later, we have Adoro, the universal adjustable neck mount. But guess what? It's not a prank.
It's real.
It's just $3 more, and you get a real device. Okay? Now, I think it kind of looks silly, but I'm thinking for CES on the airplane, this is a real easy way to watch a movie. Also, laying in bed. That's the worst, laying in bed, because there's no shelf or anything really close by where you can put it. So this is a way to just wear your phone, and it's very bendable the way you want. Okay, and this is, what is it? $11, okay? So there it is, it's $11, and it got 4.2 stars out of 5. And I love what Amazon does now. Amazon Choice for Adora Lounger. So there's probably just one of them in existence.
This is what Amazon says.
Everything on Amazon could be Amazon's choice if they just say Amazon Choice for the screwdriver with the diamond handle, and that only one company makes it. Anyway, so turns out this prank box is not available. The TechNeck is not available. However, there's a prank box I never saw before. I think it's even funnier. It's hay in a needle stack. Okay, and let me see, I can bring it up a little here. Yeah. So the object here is to find the little 2-inch piece of hay in among all the needles. And as you'll notice, everybody playing the game has bandages everywhere. So hay in a needle stack is like the old one, $7.99. So this is it, Adora Lounger, $11, and it's a real gadget. This phone is a drag because to turn it on you have to go to the back of the phone. Oh, there it goes. But it's really great fun, and it does work.
I can't believe that the real device is almost as expensive as the box.
As the fake. And also, it is so funny. This is the box for the device, but after you get it up and running, it's like I'm thinking, how am I ever going to get that back in that little box?
Never.
And so I also decided I'm not going to take it with me because I feel I'm just going to look a little too goofy on the airplane. But it would be good. The worst part on the airplane is, you can use your phone as soon as you sit down because as long as it's a small device, you can have it during takeoff and landing.
Thanks to Nick Bilton, by the way, of the New York Times.
Is that who got that?
Yeah, you didn't. So Nick Bilton went on a crusade with the FCC and the FAA to get cell phones from who worked at the New York Times right now. I haven't followed him, but he emailed and called over and over and over again, and basically got that allowed so that you could use your phone during takeoff and landing. Now you still can't pull out your a large thing. You still need to be able to exit as fast as you can. So you can't have anything that'll impede your legs or you'd need to like put away. But yeah, that was thanks to Nick Bilton at the New York Times. So.
Yeah. Well, that's the hardest part is when the snack table's still up. I thought this will be great. You don't hold anything. But then I thought, it's big and I'm going to look kind of geeky or jerky. Geeky, I don't mind. Jerky, geeky, not so much. And the other thing is I try to bring as little as possible to CES because you bring home so many brochures, and I'm doing a spot for ABC, and it's really best.
They even give you a backpack. If you're a press person, you check in and they go, okay, go over there to get your backpack. It's
a clear backpack.
You. Yeah. Which is, I don't know if that's for security purposes or like they just thought it was interesting, because I know my parents love that backpack. I almost always give it to them because whenever they go to a sports game at the college that's in Austin, UT, they require clear bags and backpacks for security. So they love that. They love it. I just hand it to them and they get my clear backpack almost every year.
Wow.
But yeah.
If you get one this year, your cat's going to climb in it thinking it's the,
exactly.
Clear
the bubble
pet
backpack
thing that you showed a few weeks ago.
Yes.
Anyway, the neck holder is under $10 if you want the one in black. The ones in colors are $11. And that prank box, that prank box is still $8, $7.99. So they make a killing on those, but they do a really decent job. They get models, and I don't know where they found probably 1,000 needles, but you'll be happy to know that a 2-inch piece of hay is included, so you can actually find the hay in the needle stack.
That is so funny.
Yeah.
And they have so many of these great...
Yeah. The turn and churn is very funny. It's you put it on your the wheel of your car or a baby carriage, and as you walk or ride, you're making ice cream.
That is too funny. That is too funny. And I still can't get over $7.99 for the box or $9.99 for the...
for the actual device.
The actual thing included in a box.
In the box.
It's so funny. Very funny.
Anyway, all right. So now we have a Chad extra.
Yeah.
Because Chad said sometimes he has a gadget that's not a crappy gadget that he'd like to talk about.
Mom, my family loves to give me gadgets for Christmas and just say, oh, you should do this on the Giz Wiz. And normally I can't ever fit it in because either I have a theme for the month or... it just doesn't, basically that's it. If it doesn't fit in the theme, then I'm not going to show it. So this was a nice little gadget that I got. This is a universal bottle carrier. This is from the company Coghlan's? I'm not really sure how to say that name, but I see this company all over. If you're at Walmart, Academy, any of the sort of generalized camping sections in those big box stores, they almost always have this brand. And while a bottle carrier may not seem all that crazy of a thing to do, it's actually a kind of a hard gadget to find we originally found some bottle carriers when we were at Disney, and our family, we just loved them because we love to take our own bottles to parks and that sort of thing. But carrying them around, not always easy, especially if you're going to want to reuse them. Having a reusable option and not throwing it away, keeping it around with you is kind of a pain. So it's like this web mesh that has this long sort of, strap to put around your shoulder. And then this has Velcro on it. So you can size this to any size bottle, which I absolutely love. On the photo, you can see that it's just a plastic bottle. But if you go camping or go adventuring a lot, these are called Nalgene bottles, and they are very, very popular. The only issue with them is they are very large and not a very standard size. They won't even fit into a normal cup holder in a car. So one of the things that I love about this is after you unstrap here, you can fit this to a Nalgene bottle. And both of the straps that eventually will go around your neck, they sort of go as far out to the edges as you can. So you can fit this in. I need to kind of move this so that I can get to each and every one of these. It does take some extra little setup here because of how it's like almost too customizable. It's like I don't want it. There we go. And then one last one. You have 3 different sections you gotta manage. There we go. Shove the bottle in.
Someone in the chat room's disappointed. They don't think it will hold a bottle of Jack Daniels.
I think it would. This is like, I really do think it
probably
would.
I think it would.
Look at that. So now you got your bottle in there. I mean, it's like almost too heavy duty for its own good. Strap it down. You can be as tight or as untight as you want. And there you go. Even a Nalgene bottle can really securely fit inside of this bottle holder. And this is kind of my largest bottle because that just took so long to do. I'm not going to do it over and over again, but you can see that it would easily fit really any of these bottle sizes. And then you have a nice strap. It also has a normal little clip here, so you can take the strap that goes around your shoulder and clip or unclip it, or adjust accordingly if you want this to be a little bit shorter or longer. Another really nice thing, not all that expensive at all, here on Amazon. $5.
Oh my gosh, $5.
Yeah, super, super cheap, especially if you have a reusable bottle that you want to reuse a lot. This is way better than carrying an entire extra bag to put the bottle in, or to shove it in your pocket and carry that reusable bottle around. We've used these types of straps, something similar to this, at Renaissance festivals, any theme park, that sort of thing, or if you're just going on a hike and want to keep that bottle around without putting it in your pocket. So there you go. That's my, and this was a gift. I got this yesterday, and Mom and Dad put this in our stocking. So this is what we got there.
Excellent.
There you go.
Excellent.
I know, I'm not supposed to know the price of my own gift, but I had to look it up for the Giz Wiz. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, love it. There you
Very
go.
nice.
It's my gadget. Now back to
okay,
you.
my turn for another gadget, and I was looking for something to hold a webcam, and this is what I bought.
My early Logitech webcam had a swivel on it. It was sat over here. Here's the camera here. I'm going to put this paper behind it so you can see it. It's black on black. So this is the new webcam. This is a 922. And the 922 does not have a swivel. And so I'm trying to put a swivel back. So I bought this kit on Amazon, and I thought I'd show it to you before I install it and take it apart. So it has a very sturdy base.
Wow.
And
Base is metal.
If that isn't high enough, this comes out, and you can lock that in place. And if that's not high enough, or if you want to bend the camera over, let me straighten it up. This screws in here.
Almost seems like a mic stand, that thing.
Okay. And then you can bend it if you want. You can raise and lower it if you want. But wait, there's more. It also comes with this little guy. So this screws onto the top. Got a lot of screw in there. They're going to go all the way down. Oh, I know.
Then I remembered.
To tighten this. Anyway, I won't bother doing it now. But you can bend it over now. And then this is I think it's a 1/4 inch. And this camera has a 1/4 inch in on the bottom of it. So I'm not quite sure I can get the camera. Actually, it looks like I can get the camera where I want to. And then, oh, you know what? This is not going to work. Because this does not swivel. Oh my gosh. You know what? I have to rethink everything here. I'm going to take this off. And probably I could put this directly on top of this.
I think that ball joint
that'll
should
work.
be able to swivel.
You know what? The problem with the ball joint is
Bend
that
this
if you
up.
loosen
And
it
then
to
I'll have a swivel
swivel,
like that.
then the
So that
camera
might work.
falls over because
It's
the
a
thing
little
that
tricky
locks
because this
both ends
monitor-
at the same time.
Buttons to the monitor on the bottom. And since I'm not using the stand that came with it, it's tricky. I'm balancing it on a piece of wood that doesn't touch any of the buttons. But anyway, this is a very versatile way to be able to adjust a webcam. And it's very inexpensive. I bought it on Amazon a couple days ago. It's from InnoGear, and I've bought several things from them. It's under $15, $14.99. It only has 16 reviews, but it got 4.2 stars. And all in all, I think it's pretty neat. That's it. So if you want to have a bendable, movable, adjustable webcam, that's the way to go.
So just so I understand, you were saying the part that when you were trying to screw and keep screwing, that part is the same locking mechanism as the ball joint. So if you unlock the ball joint.
Yes, you see, like right now, when I first had it, I said, oh, this is good. This swivels. Look at this. It swivels. But then you have to lock this so the camera doesn't fall over. When you lock that, this doesn't swivel anymore.
I see. And
So-
look, that ball joint should be able to rotate freely as well. Like once you unlock it, that I bet the
Oh, it does.
yeah, but still, you lose your connection.
You can either have one. You can either have it face one way, whatever it is. It does not work for me. And also, it annoys me because why is it every time I make a video they reduce the price? Go there today. It seems like it came down to $13.
It did. It's $13.49.
You know what?
Oh my
That
gosh.
actually is a very decent price.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because this thing is made really nice. It's a 1/4 inch thread.
It looks like it's heavy too. I mean, just the price to ship that thing around.
Yeah,
Does the base and everything.
It's free shipping. Now, there's something wrong in the description because it says tripod head with 3/8 inch, 3/8 inch dash 1/4 inch screw thread. Well, it can't be both. But elsewhere, it states a couple times that it's a 1/4 inch thread that most of the Logitech cameras have.
This is what it's mentioning is the.
I see what this is.
Yeah, because I don't think you
get it.
can go directly from the stand to the
I got you.
tripod mount.
Yeah.
I swear that
gotcha.
stand is just a straight up microphone stand because it just looks like it. I don't remember what the microphone threads are. I forget if it's 3/8 inch for the microphone
Chat
stand
room,
thread. I think it's larger than
anybody know? Beatmaster should know that.
that. Master might know that.
He knows all. Yeah, but it's pretty neat. And
Yeah.
on Amazon, it tells you which cameras, because some of the Logitech cameras have the quarter-inch thread.
Yeah. You
In,
need that tripod mount thread in order to get it to lock. And some they only have a pad to kind of stick it to the back of your.
Yeah, exactly. We used to call them lampstands. No, it's too short to be a lampstand. Anyway, I thought it was pretty neat for the money. And what is it now? $13.50?
$13.49. You can save a cent. There you go. Let's look at
Pretty.
Camelizer real fast. Let's just make sure that this hasn't jumped all around.
Oh my God! At one
It
time
went
was
as high as $19 at a moment.
right, and they haven't even corrected it yet. They still have the lowest price is $14.99.
This is so interesting.
The Camelizer should actually just monitor this broadcast, and they will know in advance what's going to drop in price.
I'm so confused. This doesn't make any sense because right now, so the blue line is third-party new. Red line, which isn't showing up, is third-party used. Green line is Amazon price. It doesn't show Amazon price. I'm confused. It says not in stock, even though it isn't in stock. In stock.
Well, it's not.
I'm so confused. Camelizer, what's going on?
Does it say shipped by Amazon? I guess it had to be because I got it in 2 days.
I mean, I can look at the more buying options. Where is it? Oh, fulfilled by Amazon, sold by JS Deals.
I guess that makes it third party then, right?
Yeah, I don't know. This stuff is Amazon's back end is so confusing. I have no idea.
Scooter X says 1/4 inch by 20 is standard tripod mount. I'm not quite sure what that is.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway.
Well, it's confusing.
Confusing. Anyway.
You could get it for
cheap. It's
$13.50.
cheap.
That's what we do know.
Yeah. If you have a webcam, if you have a Logitech webcam and all those numbers are listed on Amazon, and you want to put it in a particular way and bend it, this is the way to go for $13.49 plus tax.
With that, it is time
For the final
for the last
of this month, Chad's.
You know you don't need it, but you might want it at Chad's Preppy Corner. Get it.
Oh.
This is a gadget. This, I ran out of ideas, so we just got a little stuffed animal, and it'll keep you warm.
And he matches your shirt.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. There's nothing fancy about it. No, I'm just kidding.
Come on, I know he does something.
So this obviously looks like this is a stuffed animal on the outside, but it has a special feature on the inside, and I recorded a video about it, so let's jump in. Hey Dickie D, so here we are with another warming gadget, and this adorable little guy is what is called a warmie. So here you go, you can see his little tag right here. The warmies can be placed into a microwave, heated up, and then your child could cuddle with it so that it's like, it warms them. It warms their soul and it warms their body. So we're gonna go ahead and throw this thing into the microwave and see how it works out. On the tag itself, it has the instructions on how long you leave this guy inside of the microwave, depending on your microwave. So we're gonna pull this off and then drop him in the microwave. So I'm gonna leave my guy on a plate because my microwave has little food bits at the bottom of it. So in the microwave he goes.
I hope the neighbors aren't watching.
Yeah.
Chad's cooking his dog.
Hey, little guy. Okay, goodbye. Based off of my microwave's specs, I only need to microwave this guy for a minute, maybe even less, to be honest. He's not burning up yet. He's not catching on fire. It definitely feels very weird to throw a toy into the microwave and just turn it on. One interesting thing about this toy is that he is lavender scented. So there's a whole bunch of different types you can get. I saw sloths, I saw, I believe, a different type of dog, I saw a cat, and they're lavender scented, which is it's a really good smell. I don't smell burning. I don't smell lavender either. I'll let you know once this is all finished. Okay, there we go. So let's feel him. Yeah, he's warm. He's not, I mean, I expected him to be warm. My fear is that he would be too hot. He would be like crazy hot. No, he's nowhere near too hot in terms of, you know, his temperature. He's just relatively warm. He does have I would suggest that you clean your microwave before you microwave.
He smells like bacon.
He does have a slight smell of like bread. And then the lavender as well. So I think the lavender might be there to like help combat the food smell that you may have in your microwave. But I would not be worried to hand him to a child at all, even a small child. He's just relatively warm, not overly hot. Yeah, it's interesting. It's very interesting. Other than that, he's just adorable. I mean, look at this guy. Super cute, has a fun little tail, and lavender scented husky here. So it works. It works. This guy cost me $20. I'm going to keep him around with me and then see how long he stays warm. I assume that it would be a good long time, like about 10 minutes would be my guess based off of his construction and how he feels right now. But I'll check back in just a bit. So it has actually been a little bit longer than 10 minutes and my estimations were wrong. He is still warm. He's still going really strong. And in fact, we're getting closer to Giz Wiz time. I may have to give you an update live on the show because he is almost he's lost a little bit of heat, but he is almost still as warm as when I took him out of the microwave. I know it sounds like, I'm like, hello, Huskyville. It's like I'm calling it. I'm putting it up to my ear because your ear is a pretty sensitive thing when it comes to heat. And he's great. I am very impressed with what are these called? Wormies? The wormies. Wormies. Great little child gadget. So it's now been an hour and a half that I've had him out of the microwave. He's lost, I would say, 80% of his heat, but he still has like a little bit of warmth inside of him. Also doing a little bit more reading, it said that his insides are an organic something or another that smells like lavender. So I'm wondering if that bread smell that I was smelling, it smelled a little bit yeasty. I was kind of thinking, I never microwaved anything in my microwave that would add that sort of smell. So I'm wondering if it's actually whatever is inside of him. It almost feels like it could be not like a pellet. Like it feels like it could be something natural inside of him. There's tons of different styles if you want something else. So here's their website, Warmies. You can see the cats, dogs. There's 5 pages of these things. I did see the chat room ask, can it be a coldie? So could you put it in the fridge or freezer and chill this? I don't know the answer of that because it seems like a lot of these thermal products, I've seen things for your back, help you that way, and they can do both. So unfortunately I don't have the answer for that because this is such a specific product. This is the one I got, the Husky right there. That it really only has information about like babies and children and that sort of thing. I did for a little bit just to continue to test his warmth. I did kind of throw him up here on my shoulder. He doesn't do as good as an actual product that's like meant to because I have some of those little things that have stuff in them. And so you can do that. Oh, Scooter X was able to do some research without, so I didn't have to do it. Can I use this product as a cold pack is a question on their website, and the answer is simply place the entire product with a grip seal freezer bag and place it in the freezer for 3 to 4 hours. This will help to ease bruises, sprains, and also reduce temperature. So you can, So there you go. Just put him into a little freezer bag before you do it, and he can be a coldie as well. So this is, I would say, this is a not so crappy gadget. I kind of wanted to warm him up and set him next to my cats and see if the cats would kind of like, warm themselves on him. Never got a chance to do that. But there you go. Warmy, the last of the gadgets to warm you for December. And isn't he just so adorable? And he's very soft. Very, very, very soft. With that, any questions?
No, I think it's very cute.
Let's move on to Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
They're geeky and they're goofy, together they are loopy. When gadgets pass away, he takes them out to play in Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
Foghorn.
Jay Fanter emails us, love the show. Here's the oldest gadgets I have. And this is it. We can play What the Heck Is It, too. So run that video.
Here we go.
Hey, Dick and Chad, love the show.
Looks like a torture device.
You guys were looking for old gadgets of the week, and
I thought it was to clean a fireplace.
Medieval here, but
I actually,
you might ask,
I'm pretty sure I know what this gadget is.
Well,
because Colonial Williamsburg is like my favorite place.
The Hatchel. And what they would do is they would take...
It's either for wool or for flax. Flax, yes.
And they would pull the flax through here to get the fiber straight, and then make linen or make some sort of cloth or whatever out of that. Anyway, so you can see this is I'm not sure what that is, but this
February
is
12th.
Wow, 1770. Holy moly.
1770. And then there's this thing.
Oh, it's 1 gigabyte.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah.
Somebody's initials or something.
It costs 1 gold.
Clearly, it would be pinned down through these holes to hold it onto another workbench. Here's the underside, and you can see just how those square nails go through and all of that.
Is that wood or is that metal on the bottom?
1770.
It looked like
they even had
metal on
Giz Wiz way back 6 years before.
No, that looks like wood.
The United States was a country. So there's your gadget of the week from...
I didn't even think about that. 1770.
1770.
6 years before the U.S. was a country. That's amazing.
Yeah. And, he sent, there's a link. We can just watch the first 30 seconds. You can see a guy actually using it.
Final phase of processing the flax, which is combing the flax. And what we have here...
Yeah.
See, evidently it came with covers.
Are the flax combs.
Yeah, he's lost the cover.
They usually would come in a pair.
What?
And this particular type is German origin. German immigrants made these.
That's so interesting. Yeah, because I remember going into... I love Colonial Williamsburg, and they had a home that was like doing this, and this lady was doing it inside.
After
so flax is a plant, right?
Right. And it's like you get flax seeds, but you get the flax fiber.
And what you do...
You just kind of like slam it in there. There you go.
Lay the combs, lay the flax in the combs. There we go.
And the reason there were two is then is a very fine one.
Flax, it's easier for that to be pulled out without ripping all the flax apart. And what I'm producing here in the combs is called tow flax. That makes a coarse linen, makes tow rope. What I have in my hand, this will produce the fine linen, shirts and bedding.
See, there are jobs worse than podcasts.
I'm separating the short fibers of the plant.
Anyway, we could go out, but
I want to know this guy in a zombie apocalypse. I feel like he would be the folk that I would need to know.
I did watch further in, and he does say that farmers often engrave their initials on their flax thing, whatever they called it, and so that's that thing was that what did it say 1G or something? I guess that was or maybe it was IG.
IG.
And he put the date on
founder
his.
of Instagram. Yeah, that's amazing. That's a really cool warehouse.
So Jacob, that was indeed the oldest gadget we've ever shown. Probably the oldest gadget I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
From 1770. So you got a Mad Magazine and Alfred E. Newman picture, and we're always looking for more videos. Any kind of gadget, even a gadget as far back as 1770. Just make a little video, 1 to 3 minutes, put it on YouTube. You can click on listed when you download it and send us the link. And if we use it on the show, we're using 99% of them. You'll get the current issue of Mad Magazine. And if you live in the U.S., you'll also get an Alfred E. Newman picture. If you live anywhere else in the world, I will scan the Alfred E. Newman, sign it to you, scan it, send you a high-res image to print out anywhere else in the world. It's mail@gizwiz.tv, mail@gizwiz.tv. So get us your videos.
Get us your videos. Next video, if it could be 1770 BC, that would be great. That's what the next sketch that we want. Moving on, it is time for the letter.
Become the letters, your lovely letters. Become the Giz Wiz letters now.
And John, a.k.a. Red Rover 98, writes, Stick and Chad, we ordered this product a few months ago, have installed it in various rooms throughout our house. It's an LED light bulb with 3 unique functions. He describes them, but he also attaches their ad, which makes it's a 1-minute ad that'll show you exactly what these LED bulbs can do.
The darkness is here.
Whoa.
Introducing Lifelight. You have the power to prevent tragedy from happening to your family. Lifelight, the amazing new LED smart bulb with a built-in rechargeable battery that gives you power for 6 to 8 hours. Lifelight screws into your standard light sockets and even comes with a special hanging power cap so it can be used anywhere you need light. Call or click now to get these amazing new shatterproof LED smart bulbs with built-in batteries. When you call or click now, you'll get 8 of these revolutionary bulbs for the low price of 4. But hurry, this is a limited time offer. Lifelight is not available in stores, so order now and we'll rush them to your door. Lifelight is so smart it knows if the power goes out and keeps your house lit up even when your neighborhood is in the dark.
They're so bright!
Call or click now to get your money-saving supply of 8 smart LED Lifelight bulbs for the price of 4. Visit lifelight.com. We're on when the power is off.
They're so bright.
That was so funny, wasn't it? It didn't look so bright.
Exactly.
I didn't even look up the price. I did look up the price, but I forgot what it was.
Lifelight. Here, let me look it up. Lifelight. And then he had a second video, but that one doesn't work.
No, the second video, I'm posting the link to that. It's 10 minutes long, but it's exactly how it works.
By now.
Oh, so it looks like you don't get 8 instead of 4.
I can't buy it. Their website is taking a holiday. I can't buy
Oh,
it.
you can't. Oh, I wonder if they went out of business.
I don't know. Well, here, I think it's just a issue. There's a rechargeable Batteries Plus sells a whole bunch of them. An 8-pack for $18.99. Wow, that's not bad.
What? That's dirt cheap.
Yeah. Oh, this is Duracell Ultra. Oh, this is different. This is a totally different company. Not Lifelight. Wait a second. Wait, this might just be a light bulb. Why did this show up when I searched for Lifelight?
Oh, they're just light bulbs. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Never mind. I still have to do some research to figure out how much Lifelight costs. There's this emergency light bulb on Amazon that costs $15 for two-pack.
Plus $5 shipping.
I mean, this looks like it has that little thingy.
It almost looks like the same thing.
So the amazing thing is if it can detect if the power is out, and then also detect if you turn the switch on and on. I don't know.
Yes. Yes.
I don't know.
So I watched a bit of the 10-minute video.
Yeah.
And I also remember seeing this at a CES thing a long time ago. And like the inventor was there. There needs to be something else on the same circuit. And the intelligence in the light bulb can see the other gadget and somehow go through that gadget to complete a circuit.
Huh.
So if you're interested in this, I'll put the link into the scientific explanation. Or if you just put that video up and just speed through it, and we get an idea of what's on that video. Did I send you the link to that? Too?
Yeah, it just does this for me.
Oh,
yeah,
okay. Video unavailable. Okay.
Yeah, but it could be my link got broke or something.
It might be.
But that's
anyway, it's a very
so it does
interesting
do that if there is another gadget on the circuit, is what you're saying.
On the circuit,
It'll
yes, exactly.
do that behavior. That's so interesting.
Right. And so the advantage of this is that it's better than the ones that when the power go out, they go on.
Right.
Because they may have 5 hours of battery life, but if the power goes out during the day and you're at work, when you come home, these lights are going to be out. But you still have the power to turn these on when there's no power.
How would it know if you didn't just turn off the switch? And it's like, oh, no power. Let's turn back on. You know what I mean? Like
that's why you have to watch that 10-minute video.
Because if the power still works, but you just switch the light off and it detects, oh, no power, let's turn back on. That would be kind of frustrating.
That would be, yes, that's true.
Interesting.
Anyway, who sent that in? John, aka Red Rover 98. Thank you for that. That's a very interesting product.
That is
awesome. And they have bought several sets and they like them.
That's awesome. Hey, I want to, before we get to the end of the episode, I want to remind you guys that we're having our best of, worst of episodes. We're going to be recording those next week. So if you're listening to this right now, please, there's a few options for you to help us out, and we would greatly appreciate it. First is to fill out, there's a forum on our Patreon page, and I think I'll try to tweet it too after this episode, for you guys to fill out, and you just choose, is this the best gadget or the worst gadget, what the gadget name is, and if you have it, what episode we covered it on. We can also do that research ourselves, so that's not required. And then just submit that form, and that'd be fantastic. And submit as many of those as you want, as many gadgets as you remember us covering in 2019. It doesn't need to be something we covered in 2019. If it's an older gadget, we're gonna skip that for this episode. So that's one way that you can help us out. Another way is if there was a gadget that we covered in 2019 that you got, that you either love or you hate. If we steered you wrong, we want to see a video about it. If we steered you right, please record a video about it as well. Send it on over. We'd love to incorporate those videos into our best of, worst of gadgets of 2019.
And we're doing two shows.
We're doing two shows, right. One all about the best, one all about the worst. So that's how we'll be formatting that. And if you record a good one or a bad one, email it to the show, mail@gizwiz.tv. We'd be super, super appreciative And those are the two ways that you can help us out when it comes to the best of and worst of gadgets of 2019.
You know, can
And
you
once-
also put that link on gizwiz.tv?
Yeah, well, I think we can put it on the banner at the top. So we might be able to
Oh, great.
put it the banner at the top. It's also on Patreon as a post for anyone to see. And then I know that I'll tweet it out as well. So there's a few different ways to find that link to the forum. I always want to call it a forum, just the forum. So please help us out that way. Also, a way that people have been helping us out for years now is being patrons. So thank you so much if you're a patron. Thank you so much for supporting our show. We love to take this moment just to say thank you.
Oh my gosh, 241
Yeah, it's
shows.
amazing. Thank you.
Almost 5 years, thanks to the patrons.
Amazing. Amazing. You guys are awesome. If you are not a patron, you can give back to the show by heading over to patreon.com/GizWiz and support us there. Or if Patreon is not your deal, because Patreon is a recurring payment. Every time we do an episode, you guys support the show. If you want to give one time, we make it easy for you over at gizwiz.tv. Click on the Patreon tab at the top of the website, and there's a PayPal link there under that Patreon page on the website for you guys to support there as well. Thank you to everyone who has supported already. Thank you so much. And to those of you who want support in the future, thank you so much as well. Also, while you're at gizwiz.tv, that's where we record the show live. Just about every Thursday, we'll be recording twice next week and then taking a week off to go to see it. We're not taking a week off. We record the show live. Just about. We're not taking a week off because we'll be in Vegas recording stuff for the Giz Wiz. But if you want to watch us on that episode, we'll be live on Thursday, 4:30 Pacific, 7:30 Eastern Time. We're live just about every Thursday as well, right here on our own website, gizwiz.tv. You can join the chat room, chat along with us. If we're not live, all of our previous episodes are there as well, so you can watch them, download them, and check out all of the gadgets that we covered on the show. Another fun thing that's happening in the next few days, if you're watching and listening to this, is we're having a New Year's Eve celebration. We'd love to have this New Year's Eve celebration every year. So at midnight in New York and midnight Central Time, Dick and I will be live saying hi to all you guys. So you can head on over to the website on midnight on either of those time zones and hang out with us as we bring in.
It's very exciting because I put a camcorder out my window and I'm only about 45 blocks from Times Square. So you can imagine it's just like being there.
It's almost as if you're there, except you're 45 blocks away.
Blocks away, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And now with this new thing that I have here, I'll be 48 blocks, but 21 inches closer.
Yeah, that's not, and pointed in the right direction.
And pointed in the right direction.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Head on over
And
to
if you want to say Happy New Year to the chat room or anything, also, you can make a little 20-second video, and we'll make that part of our New Year's Eve celebration.
Yes. Last year, was it... gosh, who sent in that really long video that we covered? Oh my gosh, I'm just totally blanking. But yeah, we've gotten some fantastic videos in the past, so please send in your videos. Head on over to gizwiz.biz and play What the Heck Is It? This is the game show that Dickie D runs himself. This we only have one more week on this gadget, don't we? That's the end of the year.
Actually, we only have like 5 days.
Yeah. So get a guessing over at gizwiz.biz. This is the whole gadget, and put in your guesses now. It's pretty obvious to me that this is a snow addition to your shoe to make it so you don't slip on ice. There you go. You're going to clamp that to your shoe and then walk around. If you think you know what this is, get a guessing. There are 6 Mad magazines for correct answers, but 12 Mad magazines for funny, clever, hilarious, and interesting answers. And this is what you're playing for. The 20 dumbest people, events, and things of 2019. Which Dickie D wrote that list. So there you go.
I wrote one of the 20th things.
He wrote the entire thing. Don't be modest. He wrote them all. No, I'm just kidding. So get a guess in. And also, while you're there at gizwiz.biz, Dickie D writes up fantastic articles about all of the gadgets that we cover on the show. So you can read through those, find links to everything. So just check that out. I use the search on that site all the time to find our previous gadgets that we've covered as well. That about wraps it up for our show. We'll see you next week.
I'll be here.